Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting rid of that piece of equipment right there behind me. Like I stated in other videos, that was loaned to me through Wolfridge just to do some videos on it through my channel. While I was doing some of the videos with it, one of my subscribers reached out and said, hey, I'd like to purchase that, and talked about that in some of the past videos. But today he's finally coming to pick up this unit. I made sure that we've got ugly ones over here that have some crotches in them and some straight and some other stuff. But this hickory I found to be pretty tough to split. Really super heavy, very stringy. So I think we'll give the Wolfridge Pro 28C Compact Commercial a little bit of a test today. And before he gets here, I wanted to just give you guys a quick look around the Woodyard. Some things have changed a little bit over here. I think I showed in a previous video, I put my my log cutting or my bucking station or whatever you guys want to call this darn thing, put it up on those cement slabs. And I finally got my baskets in order over here, and all my filled baskets are all over here. I think there's probably about close to 20-25 baskets full over there that are all seasoning. Some baskets here that are ready, and I've got some slab wood over here that we cut up from the hickory that we took down, and I cut some cants out of, and as well as my log pile over there with the E60 that used to load up the log deck here. One of the nicest things I like about my woodyard is there's a beautiful breeze, there's a beautiful view, and there's trees and shade through here. So it sure makes it nice for coming up here and cutting and splitting wood on days that would otherwise be unbearable out in direct sun. All right, so I got Scott and his dad Joe are here today, and these guys are the ones that saw this in the video. And I guess, Scott, tell me how did it come about when you guys were looking at this? You seen the video of it and you said, hey, I think we need that, and then tell me the story there.
I saw the video that you had made, and then I kept thinking, I'm like, boy, I could really use that. So I took it down to Mom and Dad's, and I showed Mom and Dad the video, and I said, what do you think? I said, we might have a chance to buy this. What do you think it's something we'd be interested in? And
so let's jump to him real quick. What did you think there, Joe, when you saw it?
The best thing I saw, I think, was the lift. Because at the backbreaker, you have to pick these things up and put them up on top of the table to split. This way, you set it on the lift, it brings up and sets it down there automatically, and it goes and splits. That's the best thing I've seen about it. And all the spraying sections you got here, you got 4-way, 6-way, and everything else on it. That saves a lot of time, just keep putting it back and forth on a table and slid.
I guess that's a story. They're here. They're actually going to try this thing out. You guys have not run one of these, correct? You've not run a Wolfridge?
never before.
And the splitter that you have now, you said was a Cub Cadet splitter.
It was a Cub Cadet, yeah. 30 years old.
I think they're going to be in a little bit of shock when they run this thing. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired up and show them how it works. This has got electric start, and I seen you perk up when you saw that. You know, oh boy, no more pull starting. But it's got electric start, it's got a battery. It also has pull start in case you let the battery go bad, you can start it. An hour meter, and then it's got the throttle fuel shut off the choke, and then here's your throttle control. So first thing is always choke it, just a little throttle. Once it kicks over, I usually like to let it warm up for a minute or so. Now here's a little secret. Don't throw this way up. When you split, sometimes you want to change the wedge, so come on over. Yeah, pull that down. Pop that out. Keep a hold of both. Just wiggle that up. Set it down here. Now you just gotta kind of realign that and weld it. So now you got your 6-way. This log, the size of it would make it nice for 6-way. This diameter is good for 6-way if you're doing splits that are, you know, that big. So go ahead and try that. You can actually re-split with this if you want. You just got to get creative in how you raise it and put it in there. Actually, Scott, I want to put this in that hole.
Okay, just hold on that real quick.
There's a pin for each one.
Okay.
So when you inevitably lose one, you'll have one. Now, when you run this without anything, you lower this all the way down. So go ahead. Let me throttle it up a little bit. thing in there and kicks out. Safety valve. I always like to let it just idle down for a second, whether it's this or my tractor or anything. Just let it idle down for a minute. Then shut her off. What's your first initial thoughts? Quicker than your other one?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot faster to run, easier, not back braking. Like I said, you have that big sorting table. You can just, everything flies out there. It's not falling on the ground, and you have to pick it back up. That was the worst part.
On your old one,
my old one, that was the worst part of the old one. Yeah,
was always
this one. Yeah, you can just sit here and sort it, and that'll be great.
So, Joe, what do you think? Same thoughts on it? You didn't run it. You let your son run it there, but
like I said, you're going to stack it. It's very easy to stack it, but the only thing I have to think of, we have to put this hitch back in, because if you don't, you're going to trip over it.
Well, I did show you. You did see that in the video. Okay, yeah. That and I forgot to push that in, but
I know it was there. But that's the best thing about it. You push the hitch back in, you got more room to work when you're stacking.
Yeah. Now the other thing that we didn't talk much about, or in any of the other videos, but you can put that hitch in that end of it, tow it from that side, back it up to a pile, and then you can just keep moving the tractor or whatever side by side ahead as the wood falls off into a big pile on this end of it. And you can tow it away from this end down here. And we'll go over all that before you head out. But there's a hitch point down here with a stand. So when we travel on the trailer with that, we'll turn that 90, and then we'll jack the front pin up to weight that, so it's weight on here, the two tires, and then that front pin.
Perfect.
So how many cords of wood? Now you said earlier, but we didn't say it on camera. There's you, your brother, and your father that all kind of burn wood to some aspect. Fireplace, you said you have, Joe, and you do campfire wood and things like that.
My brother has a wood burner. My brother has a fireplace and campfires. And
I'll burn about 2.5 cords a year.
Okay.
During the wintertime for firewood.
Good. Well, I think this will make all the firewood you need, and and the nice thing about it is it actually takes the work out of it and makes it kind of fun. Now, if you and your two boys are together, you probably enjoy that some, don't you?
Sure, we have a lot of fun with it now.
Well, let's get this thing hooked up to the tractor. We'll get it up onto your trailer, and you guys, it's a beautiful Friday evening. Want to head out?
That's perfect.
All right. Well, did that surprise you how light the front of that was?
Yeah. Nice and easy to move.
Yep, makes it pretty nice. So before you crank that up, why don't you come on back here and twist that. So that's your stabilizer jack too. We might have to crank the front end up a little bit. But let's say you're out in the woods somewhere and you're going to be just running this all day long. That's good enough there, got her. And you can put that in there and then crank the front end up on that. And what that does then is stabilizes the machine for you. I think you got her pretty good there. All right, well, we got it all loaded on the trailer. I think Scott and his dad are ready to get this thing home. Try it out. You were saying you've got some wood along the edge of the road or something, some big logs you want to get taken care of. So he's got it all loaded up, strapped down. Bob, I hope you're watching, because you got two brand new happy customers to the Wolfridge family. And I think they're pleased with the way this thing ran, and are looking forward to splitting some wood for this winter, right, guys?
Yep. Absolutely.
Have fun, enjoy it, and Guys that watch the channel, why, I'm not going to give the secret away, but there's something else over here that is going to go down into the woodyard to replace that. You'll see that in a video coming up. If you like this one, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.